Are you looking for the game that has not only the amazing graphics and gameplay experience but with the great storytelling and immersive narrative? A great story takes any gaming experience to the next level, and in this video I bring 10 games that will not only challenge your skills but also push you into the deeply immersive narratives where every choice matters. So let's begin with our first game on the list. We have Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Without any doubt, I can say that if you haven't played this game, then you are missing out on a lot of cool stuff. This game gives a true sense of adventure. Uncharted 4 captivates with its well-developed characters, gripping narrative, and remarkable facial captures and voice acting. Every moment feels purposeful, and you join Nate on another thrilling treasure hunt filled with an added sense of danger that keeps you on the edge throughout the journey. The multiple areas of Uncharted 4, such as islands, jungles, towns, and mansions, all these made the gamer feels like adventure and gave them a feeling that they are looking for hidden treasures while going from one clue to another. There are also some well-written characters in the game. The game perfectly depicts what it means to find hidden treasures and what kind of problems the seeker may encounter.
There's gotta be another way. I need you on this one.
Our next game is Ghost of Tsushima. This is the great open world game that everyone should try at least once. Ghost of Tsushima is set during the first Mongol invasion of Japan in the 1270s, centering on Jin Sakai, a samurai warrior on the island of Tsushima. Struggling to repel the invaders, Jin must embrace unconventional warfare and develop new tactics to save his home. The game weaves a compelling narrative that explores themes of honor, sacrifice, and the difficult choices faced by a warrior in his crisis. Its rich story is enhanced by a visual stunning open world that captures the beauty of feudal Japan. And there's a lot of other fun things to do. The stealth killing and combat mechanics are the most satisfying aspect of this game. And if you want engaging story and amazing open world, then you definitely love this game. Let's continue the game with our next game, Marvel's Spider-Man. Spider-Man invites player into the richly detailed open world with the more experienced Peter Parker, who is juggling his personal life with his heroic duties. If you like superheroes, then you should must love this game because of its gameplay and definitely the story. In this action-packed game, the Spider-Man battle the host of iconic villains who threaten the safety of New York City. The game is praised for its engaging narrative that dives deep into the struggle and triumphs of Peter as both a superhero and a normal person, delivering a compelling and emotionally resonant story. If you want to experience as a secret superhero, then you should must give a try to this game. So the next game on the list we have Stray. This game features a nimble ginger cat that captures the hearts of players worldwide. The story follows a stray cat who finds itself in a walled city inhabited by robots, machines, and mutant bacteria. With the help of a drone companion named D12, the cat sets out the return to the surface. Stray doesn't aim to tell an epic tale spanning oceans or featuring tower bosses with glowing weak points to create tension. Instead, it weaves a narrative emphasizing that even a smallest creature can make a significant difference. It reminds us to, despite our position as an epic species, we're just precautious and there's always something ready to take our place as life continues. And it's a poignant message that we occasionally need to be reminded of. Days Gone. Days Gone is an action-adventure game that's set in a post-apocalyptic Oregon, 2 years after a global pandemic has devastated the world, turning many into zombies-like creatures called freakers. And this is the best zombie game ever. Despite being a long game, you will still feel that the game is engaging and will never give you the feeling of quitting. The game is known for its compelling narrative, focusing on the theme of survival, loss, and redemption amid a constantly threatening environment. The The story of Days Gone is quite satisfying as it blends with the main character finding his wife in the truth of zombie virus. The major highlights of Days Gone are the availability of weapons and customizations like upgrades, overall story, the open world and characters. There are also a few touching scenes as the Deacon remembers their happiest moments throughout the journey. And believe me, you're gonna love this game's experience and the storyline.
Will make the freakers even stronger and more dangerous. With 6 regions.
Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 is a horror survival game and this sequel reopens the case what's possible in its genre, most like a mystery once thought solved in the original classic Alan Wake. Distressing, frightening and at times disturbing. Alan Wake 2 makes the surrounding returns 13 years after its predecessor, who finds himself trapped for 13 years in a dark place, a nightmarish alternate dimension. In an effort to escape, he crafts a chilling horror narrative. The storytelling of this game is engaging and you will surely get the connect with its protagonist. Fights have become more fiercer and more intense, contributing to and more even captivating story. To top it off, the game has amazing graphics including ultra realistic facial expressions, making it one of the standout titles. If you want like a real survival horror experience, then this game is absolutely best choice. God of War. This installment marks a significant departure for the franchise, shifting from Greek to Norse mythology and fast-paced hack-and-slash gameplay to the more methodical story-driven experience. The story of God of War is very engaging and emotional as you deeply diving into the game's narrative to feel the bond between the Kratos and his son. The game is a labor of love, meticulously crafted and masterfully executed. Kratos now has a son and the main quest of the game isn't centered around revenge. Instead, it takes its time to immerse player into its new setting with polished combat and RPG elements. And the storytelling in this game makes you feel like Kratos and understanding the situation of Kratos' life. So the next game on the list we have Last of Us Part 1. Last of Us is a perfect example of how much game story is important. The relationship development between the two main characters in the game is really touching. I honestly admire everything after finishing the game. The Last of Us is a post-apocalypse adventure that follows the poignant journey of Joel and Ellie across the ravaged United States. Set in a world devastated by a fungal infections that turns people into aggressive creatures. The narrative follows Joel and Ellie as they navigate a brutal North America landscape filled with the undead and dangerous humans. The gameplay and combat deserves a lot of credits as it's neither too much or not too little. There's a fair amount of combat in the first part which also provides a sense of realism. Multiple weapons and different ways to kill the enemies makes the game engaging. The game explores themes of survival, loyalty and the painful choices one must make in dire circumstances through its compelling storytelling and emotional depth. It delves into the bond that develops between Joel, a hardened survivor, and Ellie, a young girl who may hold the key to the cure. Last of Us is known for its enthralling narrative, but don't expect the happy ending from this game.
With the bullshit, what are you so afraid of?
Cyberpunk 2077. Despite its rocky launch, the developers have made significant improvements, making it truly worth playing. Cyberpunk 2077 stands as a masterpiece from DC Projekt Red, offering a vast, dense, vibrant, colorful, and dark sci-fi RPG experience that any fan of the genre should dive into. What sets it apart is a sense that your choices truly shape the story and cater to your preferred playstyle. Moreover, the street stores, building, and inhabitant of Night City leaves the lasting impression. While interacting with Kenny Reeves as a highlight, the true star of a game is the city itself, with its rich atmosphere, engaging game mechanics, and the countless stories waiting to be discovered. If we talk about other aspects of the game besides the story, everything feels amazing. The graphics of this game is outstanding as well as engaging gameplay experience and amazing cutscenes. If you wanna feel like in a future with engaging story and interesting characters, you should must try Cyberpunk 2077.
World adventure. Immerse yourself in Cyberpunk 2077.
So let's wrap the video with our last game, A Plague Tale: Innocence. The Plague Tale is a game that is only for the story-loving, immersive environment fans. There is not too much intense action, but the game is rather slow-paced and more stealth-focused. It is an evocative narrative-driven game set in a medieval France ravaged by the war and disease. The story centers on Amicia and her younger brother Hugo, who are pursued by the Inquisition while also battling swaths of rats that spreads the deadly plague. The highlight is the relationship between the two main characters and how realistic killing feels in this game. The game blends adventure, stealth, and puzzle-solving elements, deeply focusing on the sibling relationship and their struggle for survival. Its rich historical setting and poignant storyline provides a compelling, emotionally charged experience. And the story-wise, this game is at its peak.
Others in similarly dire circumstances. These dark times mean they are.
Well guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching till the end. And if you think I missed any game to add in the list, let me know in the comments section. I definitely consider all of your suggestions in the next part of this video. And for now, goodbye and take care.